Good morning, good morning, good morning. TikTok, where you at? TikTok, where you at? TikTok. Good morning. No, TikTok. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Let me clean the camera. Let me clean the camera. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna turn the music down. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Should have went live on my other one too, but it's okay. I'll catch them next time. Good morning. Killing three birds with one stone. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get my coffee out the way. Good morning, y'all. Do me a favor and give me some likes so I can go out to the FYP page TikTok, please. Thank y'all. 16 of my friends are now live on TikTok. Oh wow. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Let's see, are y'all sitting right? Yes, see, let's go like this. Okay. So YouTube, you're on my MacBook Air, and then you guys are on my cell phone. I do have a new tablet that I bought myself for Christmas. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I just wanted to come on and today it's about me, right? Today it's about me and my business, right? So just to tell y'all about my stocking stuffers, my books, my journals, and different things like that. Free shipping, y'all. Free shipping. Um, Good morning, TikTok. Give you girls some likes. I appreciate y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my children's book. My children's book comes in, I have the hardcover. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. I have the hardcover. This is the front of the book. I think all y'all can see it at the same time. This is the front of my children's book. The name of the book is Truly You Can Do Anything, written by myself, Rebecca. I Can Tie My Shoes. And it's actually a series. I haven't released the second in the series yet. It's coming. It's coming. I gotta sell some of these first. But it's gonna be Truly going on her journey to learn that she can truly do anything as long as she never gives up. This is the back of the book. This is the back of the book. That's Truly and her mom. And I'll read the synopsis on the back of the book. It says Truly is a young girl who goes on a learning journey with her favorite teddy bear by her side. In this book, Truly struggles with the challenge of trying to tie her shoes by herself. Her mom believes she can truly do anything, but Truly is not so sure. Will Truly give up or will she succeed? Join her on her journey to find out. So that's the synopsis on the back of the book. And I truly believe representation matters. That's why when I was growing up, albeit I'm 51, all we had was like Barbie and Cabbage Patch Kids, never really seeing a representation of ourselves. You know what I mean? So I am not on the new author train, y'all. My book is available on Amazon, has been on Amazon for 4 years. I just decided to order my own copies so that I can have them on hand. Excuse me, to ship out myself. The hardcover is $15. It will come signed by me. And then I also have the soft cover. Oh, that's the coloring book. I also have, guys, the soft cover, which is exactly like the hardcover. I think the soft cover is $10. So it's $10 with free shipping. It says pretty much the same thing. It's the same thing, same exact design. And I'll let you see some of the inside of the book. I put a lot of time and effort. What is it called? I can't see it. I'm about to get it right now. Truly, you can do anything. Truly, you can do anything. If you order on Amazon, I think you get the soft cover only. I have the hard excuse me, y'all. I have the hard covers, the hard copies here with me. And I have the coloring books here with me. So I'm gonna show you the coloring book really quick. So the coloring book, guys, is basically the inside of the book. Is basically, and I'm just gonna grab some pages, and I left a free open sheet on each side. So if your child wants to just judge, draw, whatever it is, write out things that they thought they couldn't do, but whatever it is, because this is designed for 0 to about 10 years old. Anybody can color. I have a mom down the street that's actually coloring in her coloring book. So this is the coloring book. I think the coloring book is $8. The soft cover is $10. The hard cover is $15. And I'll show you some of the inside. And I say stocking stuffers because the coloring book and the hardcover can both be rolled up like this and placed into a stocking. Okay, so that's why I say stocking stuffers. These will make great stocking stuffers. I want to show you some of the inside of the book. I put a lot into this book. The colors, her outfit, everything. I designed. I did have an illustrator, DG. They helped. It's a Black-owned publishing company, and I think they're based in Arizona. They helped me along the way. It was a lot of work on my part. I had to approve everything, and they just got my vision right. Y'all give me some likes so I could go out to the For You page. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is the inside, and it's a representation. Of course, Truly is the main character, but she does have friends, brown friends, white friends on the playground that she sees, knows how to tie their shoes as well. I tried to encompass everything. I didn't want to leave anyone out, but I did want to make sure that it was about Truly, right? I can tell you something else special about Truly. This is Truly. This is her friend Grace. Truly, her friend Grace. And she sees that her friend Grace, I'm not going to read the book. Buy the book so you can read it to your kid. But she sees that her friend Grace also knows how to tie her shoes, right? So then she goes home. She's struggling with trying to tie her shoes. And then, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for the likes. Her mom comes in. What's going on? It's just a good representation of us. You know, a lot of times we get a lot we go viral for negative things. And, you know, we do have positive Black households, right? Not to say one is better than the other, but just to say that we have households that's actually, you know, into nurturing our children and teaching them about reading and helping them understand. But not only that, wanting to see them in places like this, in books. They don't always have to see other people in books. They can see themselves. So this is the mom. She's just asking her, you know, what's going on? I see y'all, YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Her mom sits down. She's really patient with her. She's helping her tie her shoes as well. Good morning. Good morning. And here, Truly, you see that smile on her face, y'all? She finally gets it. She finally gets it, y'all. She finally gets it. If y'all hear construction in the background, let me tell you, my husband went upstairs to get my Christmas decorations and missed the beam and fell through the roof. Good morning. Good morning. You want a hug? Come on, don't kick nothing over. I got my nice little setup. Okay, good morning. Love you. I'll be in a minute. Give me 1 hour. If you hear construction, we're getting our roof fixed. My husband fell through the roof, y'all. He fell through the roof. Getting my Christmas decorations down. So this is Truly's mom coming in. Truly is happy. She's excited. Thank you, Chatty. She's excited with her teddy bear because she didn't give up. She kept going. And even with her bedroom, like I put a lot of time and effort into creating her bedroom. Do you see her bedroom? I put a lot of time and effort into creating her bedroom, y'all. So all of this is available on my website, ichosefaith.com, which is my journal. We'll get to that in a little bit. Thank you, Chatty. Thank you. But like I said, I wrote this book back in a long time ago. I think I released it back in 2019 when I was living in Texas. And yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I received an order because I did an automatic refill and I received an order and I was like, you know what? But yeah, I think that both the coloring book, the soft cover and the coloring book would make great stocking stuffers because you can just roll them up. You get both of these for less than $20, guys, with free shipping. You get both of these for less than $20 with free shipping. Okay. The hardcover, if you're the like me, I buy when I purchase my kids' books. I typically I do have soft covers now, but if I know that I want to keep them for a while, or if my grandkids are going to be coming over and playing with their books or what have you, I'll get the hardcovers as well. So the hardcover is only $15, and it's like everything is good quality. Like if it's not good quality, I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. I am not gonna mess with it. It pretty much it's just like the soft cover. Um, Again, my roof is getting repaired, so my husband fell through the roof getting my Christmas decorations down. So yeah, and everything is free shipping. Everything is free shipping. I have orders to ship out in the morning. So if you place your order today, it'll definitely be going in the mail in the morning after I drop the girls off at school. So and now I want to talk about my journal. Oh, wait. I also have the doll. Guys. So this is truly, I put a lot into this doll. Y'all, I wish I could go back and find the initial doll that they didn't send it to me. Did they send that doll to me? I don't know because I keep in mind I was in Texas. It was horrible. And I was like, no, 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 this is not what I want. This is not what I want. But they finally got it right with this one. So this is the doll. Everything about this doll is just like the coloring book. It's just like the character in the book. Her outfit, her purple shoes, her hair, just representation, guys. Thank you. I mean, I wanted it exactly the same, y'all. I wanted it exactly the same. Even her hair bows, all the way down to her hair bows. Okay. So the doll, you can get the book, the coloring book, and the doll as a package. I can't remember how much it is. It's less than 50. It's 50 or less, but it also has free shipping. So you could get all three. You could get the Truly doll. Her hair is made of yarn. Her shirt has the little fluff on it. And it can actually come off. You know, if you want to, you can take the shirt off and change the shirt. You can also change the pants if you like. Urgent sign into your Google account. So yeah, she's a nice little let's see, do I have something? This is my coffee cup. So she's a nice size. She'll make a great cuddle buddy. I promise you. When the twins were small, because the twins, yeah, when the twins were small, they wouldn't go to sleep without their Truly. One of the twins still have her Truly sitting on top of her bed with all her dolls and stuff. But yeah, they wouldn't go to bed without their Truly. Nice, soft cuddle buddy. Okay. And she is included in the bundle. You can get and I think in the bundle, I think I included the soft cover in the bundle. So you could get the doll, the book, and the coloring book. And then for right now, I do have free colors that's going out with the books. Let's see. I shipped all the ones I had in here. But the colors, I do have some colors that I ship out while supplies last. Oh, it's the hardcover. Thank you. It's the hardcover. If you prefer the soft cover, if you purchase the bundle and prefer the soft cover, just let me know. Because if I have to go in and update it and add a bundle with the soft cover, I'll do that. And I just may do that because I know a lot of people have been purchasing the book and the coloring book as stocking stuffers, and that's because you could just fold them up and you can put them in the stocking. You can fold them up and put them in the stocking. And the coloring book was done with great detail. I despise soft cover books. I just ordered the hardcover. Thank you. I do too, but you got to give people what they want. And then I had to meet them at their price. I just wanted the price point to be something that anybody can afford. You know what I mean? But I prefer hardcovers. I do, because they just last. And I have a book collection, and 9 times out of 10, it's a hardcover. It's a hardcover. So yeah, y'all, here's the coloring book. It pretty much, if they want to be creative and use their own colors and change things up, that's fun. I was thinking about doing a contest and changing her outfit and having people that's purchased the coloring book to send me in, colors of their kids' ideas to change her outfit in the next book. So one reason I'm really pushing to sell these is because typically I just run out and buy what I want to buy, you know what I mean? But when I got this new order in, I'm like, no, Becky, it's time to start thinking like a business person. Let's sell these first, and then we can move on to number 2 in the series. So I'm just trying to be smart because I work hard, and 9 times out of 10, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I want to buy another shipment of books, which are not cheap, then I'll do it. But I'm not trying. I have a mentor, and they're helping me think more like a business owner. You know what I mean? I do have some read-alongs scheduled at some local daycares coming up in January. I'm excited about those. I have one that I may be able to get into before Christmas. But here's the coloring book. Some of the coloring book, and like I left negative space. They call this negative space when you're creating, so that if your child wants to free draw, color, or write, they'll have that space to do so, and then follow along with the book if they want. I see some new people on, so I'm just going to show you the book again. And you can get the coloring book and the soft cover for less than $20. I think the coloring book is $8, the soft color is $10, and there's free shipping. And this is what it looks like. I really do believe that representation matters. Oh, and let me tell y'all this. The mole right here on Truly's face, you see that mole? So I have a twin that has a mole. And when she was little, she didn't like it. She was like, I want it off. I want it off. And I told her that this is Jesus's kiss to tell her that she's special. And so that I'll be able to tell them apart. So it doesn't bother her so much now. But this book is a representation of all my daughters. I have 6 daughters, 4 adult daughters, and a set of twins. And so she's a representation of all my daughters. I tell my daughters that they can truly do anything that they want to do. I've always done it. I've always done it with their friends. I've always done it. So that's why I wrote the book. And then when I had the twins, of course, when I was in a better financial situation, I would write little short stories. And actually, it was my older daughters was like, Mama, maybe you need to turn that into a book. And like I said, I did it. I started writing like back in 2012. Finally had it published in 2019, released it in 2019. If you go to Amazon, you'll see that it's been on Amazon for years. But if you get it from Amazon, they print and ship, and I can't, the quality I can't guarantee. But the ones I have, of course, if it's not up to par, you can send it back. The ones I have done a check on them to make sure everything's up to par. Again, hey, Love Halo. These will make the soft cover in the coloring book will make great stocking stuffers because you can just fold them and drop them down in the stocking. And then for book collectors like myself that prefer hardcover, I do have the hardcover. I think it's $15 and everything is free shipping, as well as the doll. I'm telling you, if you have a 3, 4, 5-year old that loves doll, I guarantee you she'll fall in love with Truly. I promise you, this is a nice cuddle buddy. She's a nice size. So she's just not no little bitty thing, right? She's a nice size. Her hair is made with yarn, and she has everything except the mold. She had, look, believe it or not, those people was trying to charge me an additional $5,000 just to go back and add the mold. I was like, nah, we good. Hey, Martha. I was like, nah, we good. So I didn't get the mold added, but everything that I ordered and created, I really attempted to keep the quality top notch. This is not a business loan. This is money that I spent out of my pocket. You know what I mean? That I spend out of my pocket. I've shared and given away books over the years, and I've given, but now, as my mentor says, it's time to start thinking like a business owner. But anyway, I wanted the price points to be something that everybody can afford, because I know that with the state of the unknowing that we're in right now, I know we don't want to just go out there and just get the spending money, because I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Everybody get one gift a piece this year. But these will make great stocking stuffers. I promise you, your kids will love it. It's not only for little girls, it's for little boys as well. Let's see. There are some little boys inside the book on the playground. And it's a representation of everybody. But the primary representation is Truly. Okay? Y'all see that, YouTube? The primary representation is Truly. Okay? It's all about Truly. So those are her friends in the background, and that's her friend Grace. So in the next story, I'm not gonna say in the next story, in another one of the of my books, I have a story about Grace inviting Truly over, because I have about 6 books written, inviting Truly over to a sleepover. And if you know, we don't do that. Excuse me. We don't do that. So it's just a nice story of, a positive way because Truly didn't understand why her mom wouldn't let her go stay at her friend's home. So it's just a nice way. And this wasn't Grace's mom's idea. This was Truly and Grace's idea, because Grace, I'm telling you about a story I wrote it, but Grace, had a new game console that she wanted Truly to play with, and she invited Truly to spend the night. And y'all know we don't do that. We don't do that, right? We don't do that. So it's just a way to have that conversation, in a way that we could get around, like you can spend the night. So what ended up happening is the moms ended up having a tea time party for them on the weekend. They got to spend several hours together playing the game console. And I'm just telling y'all the book. But, she did not spend the night. She did not. And Grace's mom understood as well, because Grace's mom wouldn't let her spend the night with anyone. So it wasn't for the parents. The parents understood the assignment. It's the children, like, why can't I? She's my best friend. So that's one of the books that I wrote. And then I have another book with Grace and her dad going fishing. So that's what I want to do, y'all. I have all these books and everything written. I just want to move forward with it. Like, we got to do all the things. I'm in the 3rd quarter of my life, y'all. I'm in the 3rd quarter of my life. And I want to do all the things while I still have my health and strength. Okay? I want to do all the things while I still have my health and strength. So what's this? This is the book. This is the coloring book. The coloring book. You could get both of these as stocking stuffers for less than $20. And here's the hardcover. If you collect books like I do, here you go. Because y'all know I had a studio for kids, a Truly Play and Create studio. And I ended up it just didn't. I think it was in the wrong place. And sometimes I have visions of bringing it back in my area because but I don't know. I just felt like people was they like if I hosted a sip and paint, because I do abstract painting, which is something, Mirtha, that I'm gonna start back doing. I saw you doing your diamond paintings and stuff like that. And I was like, I need to get back to that. So I'm gonna get back to my abstract painting. Thank you, Resource Bay. But yeah, if you're a hardcover book collector like me, I do have the hardcover. On Amazon, it's going to be the soft cover only. Okay, so let's move over to my journal. So these are my journals, y'all. They come already wrapped in plastic. This is my journal. I chose faith. And it's just about, I wrote this journal. I wish I could put my hands on the one so I can show y'all where this journal started. I wrote the journal and I had it printed 8x10 at Home Depot. I think I paid like maybe $30 just for them to print it out. And when I tell you I wrote this thing so long ago, I've made changes. Who painted those pictures you posted? Those pictures you posted. What pictures I posted? Who painted those pictures you posted? Make me know what pictures I posted. It may be my neighbor because she is so artistic. My neighbor, she did that. My neighbor. I ain't that creative. I do a lot of abstract painting, y'all, and I'm actually gonna go because I'm like, what can I do, to get back to my hobby and my feel good place? Yeah, she did that on cardboard, cut it out. Her entire home is that theme. Yep. I'm gonna ask her if I can post the video she sent me. But yeah, okay, so back to the journal. So it's a daily self-affirmation journal. Okay. Again, quality. I ended up finding my manufacturer on was it Alibaba? Alibaba. So they were shipped in from China. So I have another one in creation, and I'm like, I need to go ahead before Trump get in office and get my stuff shipped because I'm responsible for paying the tariffs. So I don't know, y'all. That's why I'm really trying to really push my journals out so I can get this new one, which is going to be more like a scripting journal, which I love to do. It may give you a guide, but you pretty much free flow. Like you release all your thoughts. You organize all those thoughts on paper. But what my mentor said, you're not doing anything until you promote what you have the way that you should. So I was like, okay. But yeah, and on the back of the journal, it has the logo as well. I chose faith. So it's a representation of all the things that I've done in my life, with being a mom of 7, with being a teen mom, with having 5 kids by the time I was 26, all the things, right? And when I always like something clicked in. I remember one time, y'all, I didn't have money to pay the light bill or something, and I was stressed, right? And I remember laying in bed with my head covered, but it always worked out. Like it always worked out. So when I realized that, I was like, stressing gets me nowhere. It always works out. The only time my energy and power got turned off is if I forgot to pay it. And now it's auto pay, but back in the day, like, dang, I forgot to pay it. But it always worked out. If there's something that I want to do, if there's a job that I want, if there's a place I want, like whatever it is, it always worked out. I always chose faith. So chose is in past tense. I always chose, thank God for auto pay. Thank God. I always chose faith over fear, right? I always chose faith. When I think back over my life, because a lot of people say, oh, okay, I choose faith. No, of course I choose faith, but I chose faith. Not only do I choose currently faith, I chose to walk by faith. So that's what this means to me. On the back here, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. It says, I am what I say I am. And then it has the website, ichosefaith.com. Okay, this one's not open, but this one is. So it comes in this 30 box. I've had a couple people send me their box. They have it like sitting on the counter in the bathroom. They have it sitting on their dressers with jewelry in it, postcards, birthday cards. It's nice. It's not flimsy, y'all. Whatever I do, I really try to I want good quality. Okay. If you tried to say something, your comment was blocked for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it's good quality. You don't have to just throw the box away just because you get the journal out of it. So it's really good quality. Again, this was purchased with no business loans. I work my butt off. I work my behind off to pay for the things that I want. But here's the journal, y'all. This will make a great gift. My granddaughter got hers, and she's been journaling in hers, and she loves it. She's 17, by the way. So here's the book. So again, here's the box. So the box is really good quality, y'all. Really, really. You can get the books by going to my website, ichosefaith.com. ichosefaith.com. It's also in my stand store. But yeah, so the box is really good quality. So once you get the journal out of this, you do not have to throw this away. Excuse me. I'm going to say college ruled. Here you go. You want to know if this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So here's it comes with a daily prompt. And what I typically do is, y'all, once I read the prompt, I'll journal. And then sometimes I just started doing this a couple months ago. I'll write the date. And then like the next month, next 30 days, I would say more college ruled. I think I answered that. I would write the date after I finish journaling my thoughts. And then maybe whenever I come back to this, because sometimes we have to revisit these prompts, I'll journal again. And then I'll see the difference between my mindset and my feelings on when I initially read the prompt. And then me going back to visit. Because each time it can bring up something different within you. So the prompt is, and I'll read this prompt for y'all. You are what you answer to. If you're not being approached or called by what you desire, do not respond. I don't care what you've done, how you've done it, and who you've done it with. If you've decided to forgive yourself, learn from those mistakes, be a better person, and lead an honest life, how dare you allow anyone to call you otherwise? So that's the daily prompt. And I'll see if I can find my journal, and I'll tell y'all what this made me write about on one of those occasions. So that's the daily prompt. That's the daily prompt. And then the affirmation is, I affirm. So this is the affirmation in the middle of the page. That's the affirmation in the middle of the page. And the affirmation is, I affirm, I am anew. I am not my past mistakes. I am me. I am me at this current point in time. I'm just me. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. I don't care. What you feel, how you think. I am who I am at this current point in time. It don't say all that. So let me read the affirmation again. I affirm, I am anew. I am not my past mistakes. I am me. So that's what it looks like. And then you just journal your thoughts. Let me see if I can find, hold on. Okay, let me see if I can find the same quote, daily prompt in this one, and I'll read you, because I just want you to know how to learn how to use the journal. Oh, here it is. I found it. So it says, if you knew me, you don't know me. I've made my share of mistakes over the last 50 years. So now I'm 51. So this was a year ago when I wrote this one. I have owned them because it is what it is. If I encounter people that I've known of the majority of my life to speak, if I encounter people that I've known of the majority of my life to speak on things that I've done 20 or 30 years ago, I would be doing myself a disservice. And that I will not do. I now know that I did the best that I could with what I had. I am anew. I am me. I am Becky Denise, and I am enough. So that's what I wrote on this one. So how you interpret it and the feelings that it bring out of you may be different. But for me on that particular day, that's how I felt. Because sometimes it's hard for people to, like me being like on TikTok, I'm really comfortable with y'all. Y'all are my biggest supporters. I appreciate y'all so much. But me being on Facebook, YouTube, the same thing. I'm used to YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while. But me being on Facebook is me allowing people to see me. Like they know I'm loud and crazy. Me and my kids come in and we gonna have a good time. Sometimes that's too much for people, but we don't care. That's who we are. What you see with us is what you get. I work hard to maintain good relationships with my children. That's why my children are always around me and with me. I grow and change with my children. I learn from my children. And it is what it is. Do we have disagreements? Yes. But we know how to sit down and talk through those disagreements. And the disagreements half the time be you haven't cooked in 2 weeks. Like we really don't have that type of dynamic because I've been a parent. Even with my son, I was a parent. At 15, I was a child, but I was a parent. You know what I mean? I was a parent. And that's why my son loved and respect me as his mom, even though I'm only 15 years older than him. I was a parent. I was a parent that didn't know nothing, didn't have no examples to live by, right? Now, can I get the children books and all? Yes, you can. iChoseFaith.com. You absolutely can. iChoseFaith.com. There's a package. If you prefer the soft cover, other than the hardcover, just let me know and just drop it in my inbox and let me know, and I'll go create. But if you're okay with the hardcover, then it comes with the hardcover, the coloring book, and the dolls, and then it also comes with colors while supplies last. Okay, while supplies last, and a journal as well. The journal is there. And then I also have I Chose Faith t-shirts and different things like that. So yeah, so this journal, I'm going to tell you in a year's time, if you've been following me on TikTok, if you've been following me on YouTube, you are not seeing the same person. Facebook, y'all, I've been so scared to get on Facebook, because on Facebook is more personal. Right? And I needed my mentor for this, y'all. It's more personal. It's not them, it's me. Because as humans, we think about the people that's been knowing us our entire lives. And they probably hadn't seen, talked to, or whatever from us in 20 or 30 years. It's only showing the journals. Yeah, click on shop. So you have to click on the 3 lines and then click on shop. Let me get my iPad, I'll show you. So Facebook was a different. So I'm going to just go to iChoseFaith.com. So when the website comes up, she's saying that she's only seeing the journal, guys. So I'm just showing her how to get to everything else. Because at first it was just my journals. And I'm like, girl, if you don't put them books on there. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Ruby, sweetie, I'm so proud of you. As old as I am, you're encouraging me. I love you so much. I thank God. Thank you, Aunt Ruby. I appreciate that. You just don't know. You just don't know. You inspire me as well, Aunt Ruby. So you click on the 3 lines here, y'all. You click on the 3 lines, and then you go to shop. And then there you go. You'll see the books and everything else. You'll see everything there. So just click on shop. Because initially this website, and I'm so proud of myself, it was created for the journal only. And I went in and added my own books and stuff. I'm like, all right, I ain't paying nobody to do this. Let me see if I can do it. And believe it or not, y'all, I had this website for 2 years. I just hadn't used it. And I had to get a business mentor, y'all, because you just need that help. And you need it from somebody who's done that thing that you want to do. You can't talk to anybody that hadn't done that thing you want to do. They haven't gone through the things. They don't know what it is. They like you. Y'all on the same level. So I wanted to level myself up. And in order to do so, just like people pay me for my time and wanting to become an adjuster, a staff adjuster and stuff like that, just they pay me to mentor them or to coach, because I'm no longer a mentor. I can't be that hands-on because I have too many things going on. But those coaching sessions, if I have anybody that's taking my coaching session, let them know how it's going. I have someone, we worked with her resume, we redid it and all the things, and I need to email her back. She has an interview on Monday. Already, and that was just last week. So, excuse me. Sometimes when you want to level up, you got to find somebody that's done the things that you've done already. That's why I reached out to you first for the coaching session. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, you have to, because I've been independent the majority of my career, but I've also been staff. I'm in staff and I'm in a senior level position. And I just give you the goods on how to get where you're trying to go. You know what I mean? So that's what my business mentor is doing for me. So let's go back to the journal. When you first open it up, it says this journal belongs to, and y'all, if you hear construction, my husband fell through the roof. You look forward to our meeting on Tuesday? Okay. When did you book? When did you book? Because I got to send you an email and all the things, your Zoom link and all the things. It has inspirational quotes. Some of the quotes that I actually live by. Hey, Helen, thank you. Some of these quotes that I actually live by, and I'm going to share yesterday. Okay, I hadn't checked. Okay, I got you. So, one of the top quote, I'm going to read y'all my quotes because this is what helped me to build the confidence and to get out of my own way, right? If you fail, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Les Brown. So that's one of my quotes. The second quote is, your thoughts and your feelings create your life. It will always be that way. Lisa Nichols. So if you know those people, you know where I'm going. Lisa Nichols. Not everything you lose is a loss. That's a deep one, because sometimes we lose things, people, places, we lose them, and we don't understand. We don't understand why we lost them. Initially, and it hurts, but you still have to move on. So not everything you lose is a loss. Author unknown. If I am not good to myself, how can I expect anyone else to be good to me? Maya Angelou. So this one was when I was in my early 40s. I had this on my alarm on my phone several times a day, and it was just reminding me to be good to me, to teach people how to treat me, to tell people no, unapologetically. No, I can't do that, especially if you're the person, somebody asks something, you're like, cool, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Now I don't do that. You want to know what I say? Let me think about it. Because most times I'll just do it. Yeah, I'll do it. And then when the day comes to do it, I don't want to do it. And then I'm like, damn, why did I say I was going to do that? And then because I promised that I'll do it, I'll still do it. Now, I don't answer anything off cuff. Let me think about it. Let me check my schedule. Let me see. Okay? Because people do it to you. And then if I agree to it, now I'm not going to, at the last minute pull out. But just say I agree to it, and my job say, on this Saturday, would you take this claim and work it through for us, go through it, and give us a breakdown of it? But I done promised this person that I'm going to do this or bring them this place or whatever. Now, in the past, I would be like, no, because I have prior, no. You know what? I'm sorry, I got to cancel, which I don't like to do that. I don't do that often, but I will. I'm being selfish for me. This third quarter of life, it's about me. It's about me. Everybody gonna fall in line. You gonna fall in line. And that's just how I feel. So I'm gonna read that quote again because I was rambling on. If I am not good to myself, how can I expect anyone else to be good to me? Maya Angelou. And the last one, and what I'll do is just pick one for the week or whatever. And then I have more that I lean on, just depending on where I am emotionally, mentally, or what have you. I did then what I knew how to do. This was a big one. Now that I know better, I do better. I'm going to read that again because I don't even think some of y'all got it. I did then what I knew how to do. Now that I know better, I do better. Maya Angelou. So that the next page is just the quotes. These positive, inspirational quotes by some of my favorite authors and inspirational speakers. Okay. If you ever need uplifting, just put in those names. Put in Les Brown. Oh, baby, he'll have you thinking you can walk on water. Lisa Nichols, Maya Angelou. You need something. If you don't have people around you to pour into you or to talk the talk that you want to talk, go to YouTube. Look up Lisa Nichols. Look up Maya Angelou. It's a lot of them out there, but these are just the ones that got me through my growth period when I was actually trying to grow into who you see now. My confidence, I've been socially awkward all my life. I would be the one that's behind my friend group. I'm in the back. Now, that's not to say once you get to know me, I am wild, funny, loud. However, I have been the one to be behind the camera, to be behind my friend group. I can remember my friends, we could be walking in a club or something, and they'll be like, hey, hey, hey. And I was like, I just wasn't confident enough. But now I am. I can assure you I am. I'm not so hard on myself. Okay, so then the next page has our intention, goal, and daily goals. So this is not in regards to business or goal setting or anything like that. This is in regards to personal growth, self-affirming. Go in and get that. What's that one thing that's been bothering you, right? And how do you want to put it in a place where you can reflect and move on from it? Put it in a positive place, right? So that's what this is about. So the intention, it tells you the definition of intention. And intention describes how you want to feel. Its focus is more internal. It's having a positive relationship with yourself. Excuse me, y'all. It's having a positive relationship with yourself. And then for goal, we have a goal describes what you want to do in the future. It focuses on an external accomplishment and it's something you can clearly check off a list. So for this journal, your goal is how do you want to feel about yourself? How do you want to feel about a situation? How do you move past that situation? Okay. And then the daily goals, smaller goals that will move you one step closer to your overall goal. So what I did was one of my goals, one of the very first goals that I set was learning how to say no. Right. And that's hard. If you've never had some people that you love and care about ask you to do something and had to tell them no, then you don't understand, especially if you wanted to say no. But because you are who you are, you've never really, you can say no. Some people can't even say no to strangers or their employers. Like, no, that's not in my job description. So one of the goals one of the very first goals that I did when I started writing my journal, I want to learn how to say no, right? And I'm just getting to the point where I know how to say no. But most times I say no and I'm guilty of it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I say no, but I give an explanation. No, because the twins got to do this, this, and that. Or no, because no is a complete sentence. So now I'm working on saying, or my kids asking me, Mom, can you babysit? No, because I'm tired. Or no, because no. So it's easy to start with them. It's easy to start with them, but that's what I'm working on now. Now I know how to say no, or even if I know I don't want to do something, I'll still use let me think about it. Like, y'all, we really have to practice these things, because if we don't practice it, we're not gonna do it. I know it's hard. So no, I know it's hard, but we have to do it to self-preserve. It's called self-preservation. So that was one of the smaller goals that I had. And I actually put that into effect like when I was in my 40s, like the beginning of my 40s. And it's not so hard. So now I just want to get to the point where And I'm not saying you got to say no in a rude way. I'm just saying you could just say no, thank you, or no, I can't do that. Like that's where we have to get to, because you can see others in their era of they're self-preserving, and some people they've done it all their lives. They're more takers than givers. Nope, nope. So I don't want So yes, it's called self-preservation. And again, y'all probably tired of hearing me say this, YouTube. But again, no is a complete sentence, and I'm in my third quarter of my life. The third quarter. What is the third quarter? The third quarter is 51 to 75. I'm going to do all the things I want to do now. I'm going to create the life that I want now. And the top of my list in my life is peace. If it don't bring me peace, I don't want it. Okay? If it don't bring me peace, I don't want it. I pretty much live a pretty good, peaceful life. I don't have nothing going on. Nothing. But my social medias, my twins, my grandkids, my kids. That's it. I created that life, and I'm proud of it. And then the very first affirmation, y'all. And I was intentional with setting this particular affirmation as the very first affirmation, because this journal is about you, right? So I read that affirmation to you. How long we been on? 51 minutes. Okay. So I was giving myself an hour. You have to love yourself. Don't just say, I love myself. Think about you and all of your experiences, good and bad, and love yourself through it all. You are perfectly and uniquely made. Your advantage is that there is only one you. I affirm that self-love, happiness, and abundance are my birthright, right? And so let me go to my old journal. And let's see. This is what I wrote back then. Let's see. When did I write this? 2022. Learning to love yourself despite your flaws is a challenging thing. I know all of my transgressions. If don't no one person know anything about me. But guess who does? I do. God does. Learning to love yourself despite your flaws is a challenging thing. I know all of my transgressions. I know the people who harmed me in the past when I was most vulnerable. I now have chosen to heal myself by first forgiving them, and then by forgiving myself for all the times that I did not do right by me, all the times that I didn't love me for me. Today, I will be intentional with my self-love, with loving others, and with setting my boundaries. And then for the goal back then was take care of me. Drink a glass of hot water every morning. Exercise 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be anything outlandish. I just bought one journal and 3 truly covered books. I really love what you're doing here. Oh, thank you, Miss Juanita. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that is how you use the journal. I really want you to, and sometimes we have to get in a particular place to to get ready to put things on paper. Because when I tell you, it is, if you've never journaled before and you've never been intentional with your journaling, let me tell you, it'll change you. It'll change your mindset, and it'll make you realize like you are your priority. Because as mothers, as wives, as daughters, because if y'all been following me for a while, y'all know my mama lived with me. Listen, you tend to put yourself on the back burner. It's typically about everybody else, right? I no longer do that, because now I realize I used to be so short-tempered, and I'm thinking like in my 30s and stuff, like, look, sit, like, and that's because I never really knew how to take time to get my thoughts and stuff out. And I also got therapy. I'm going around to all y'all. I got therapy, right? And you learn that in order to be the best version of yourself, you have to be a little selfish. I tell my kids all the time, you live while those children are young. I have 3 daughters that have 1 kid each. Do not stop living because you have those children. Live for you. The better you are to yourself, the better you can be with everybody else around you. Hey, Kendra, the better you are to yourself, the better you can be with everybody around you. Your children, your parents, your friends, everybody. So when we think about pouring from, here, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't have nobody pouring into you, then it's your responsibility to pour into yourself. That's your responsibility. It's called self-love, self-preservation. That way you'll find that when you start putting yourself first, it needs to be God or whatever higher power you believe in, if you believe in it. If you just believe you plopped up on the planet, then you first. But see, me, God is first. I thank him for everything, all things. I know that all things he aligned to come together for my good, okay? But whatever you believe in, whoever, whatever, I don't care. That's not what this is about. This is about putting you first. And it used to be God, and I can remember, y'all, I've always been a journaler all my life, and my priorities would be God, my children, my husband, and I'm like, why the hell am I at the bottom of the list? I'm the one holding this shit together. I'm holding this together. You need to change that. You need to be first. You need to be first. You need to be first. Because if you do what you need to do for you, you'll be a better example or a better person, a better mother, a better wife, a better daughter, a better friend. Because you're giving them the best part of you. But if your cup is empty and you constantly, every time you do get a little spat, maybe an hour of quiet time, you get a little spat, there you go. You got to get right back up and start dibbling it out to everybody. There you go. You're still in the negative. So now, I fill my cup. You're not getting, if it's not in my cup, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You get the overflow of me. If I'm not happy or I'm in a funk, I usually get up and I'll push myself to do things. But now, if I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. If I don't feel good, I don't do it. Baby, don't do all that. Just get your tools and go on. If I don't want to do it, I don't do it. I don't do it. Okay? So, babe, go ahead. Yeah. Babe, go ahead. Get out my office. But if I don't want to do it, y'all don't mind him. He had to come get his tools out of my office. But that's y'all cousin trucker. But my husband is a sweet teddy bear. I promise y'all. He's just a sweet teddy bear. But if I don't want to do it, I don't do it. I don't do it. If I don't want to cook, I don't cook. I don't cook anyway. I ain't gonna even lie. My mama cook. She do most of the cooking. I'm cooking today. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't cook. Okay. So, but whatever it is, if I don't want to do it, I just don't do it, y'all. I just don't do it. And I remember being the type of person, reactions are now enabled with ours. Okay, got it. Can turn this video. Okay. If that pushing yourself into exhaustion, even if now, okay, so I had a TIA back in July of 2023, which is a mini stroke. That job had me stressed out. Okay. So I ended up leaving that job or what have you. Now, if I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like logging on, which is very seldom because my job, I have so much autonomy that I just do bare minimum and I'm still okay, right? Because I'm salary. I don't clock in or nothing like that. I just get up and open my laptop and whatever. But if I wake up and I don't even want to do that, I send an email, a text message to my supervisor, I won't be in today. I don't care whether I have the time to replace it or not. If I feel like I want to spend extra time working on my business and social media, I call in that day. If they see me, what they gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm 51. You gonna whoop me? What you gonna do? You gonna fire me? You know what I mean? So I used to be kind of leery of getting on my social media and stuff like that. And 9 a.m. I chose 9 a.m. because actually I don't have to get on till at least 10 a.m. So I do what I want to do and I feel like everybody should do what they want to do. especially at our age, especially if it's not hurting anyone. If you're not hurting anyone and you're just trying to create the life that you've been dreaming of your entire life, you go ahead and do it. Okay? So that's it on the journal. I'm gonna run back through the kids books and stuff real quick, and that's gonna be it. We're at 59 minutes, so I'm just gonna go over a few minutes because I see I got some new people on. Thank y'all so much, TikTok, for the likes. How many that is? 5.4K likes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So this is, and when I say soft cover, this is the soft cover of the book. Hey, Nancy. This is the soft cover of the book. And this is the inside of the coloring book. And then I'll read the back for you guys. I'm just running through real quick, y'all, because I got to get off. I got to go cook. It says, Truly is a young girl who goes on a learning journey with her favorite teddy bear by her side. In this book, Truly struggles with the challenge of trying to tie her shoes by herself. Her mom believes she can truly do anything, but Truly is not so sure. Will Truly give up or will she succeed? Join her on her journey to find out. Okay. And I said that these will make great stocking stuffers because you could just fold them up and put them in the stocking. This book has a representation because I had somebody inbox me. It was like, I got a little boy. You think of it? Yes, absolutely. It's not for just little girls, little boys as well. And I do have some her classmates. I have different characters back there in the playground. Just getting a little bit of representation of everybody. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You see who's in the forefront, right? I was intentional with everything. Yeah, I wanted them back there, but we're always in the background, right? We're always in the background. No, we're in the forefront. You know. Let's see. I think I have another picture of the playground. I do. And that's her friend Grace. I told you about the story I wrote with her and her friend Grace about sleepovers and things like that, and how her mom and Grace's mom decided to handle that. And here's another one on the playground. And I also have the hardcover for people like me that collect books, like to keep the books, have grandkids that tear books up. I love hardcovers, so I have the hardcovers. You can get these two for less than $20. The coloring book and the book, and then you also get free colors while supplies last. And then I also have my baby doll here. So this is the size of a doll. She would make a great cuddle buddy. A great cuddle buddy. She's a nice size. And she's a representation of Truly. A great representation, I must say. All right. So that's all I got for y'all today. We went through the coloring books. We went through how to use the journal. I may get on tomorrow afternoon and do the same thing. But yeah, y'all, at work, I've been missing my 9 o'clock because as a senior casualty adjuster, this is the season that everybody wants to go. The attorneys want to settle so he could get his clients their money by Christmas. So it's been crazy at the end of this year. All right, TikTok. Wait, y'all. Let me take care of TikTok. Okay. Okay, y'all. So that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here with me for this hour. Y'all go off and have a great Sunday, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.